everybody. Welcome back to Games on the Table. We are finally going to do our little competition between Storm and Wolverine. We're going to go over a couple things real quick before we jump in. First things first, Storm has her three different stasis tokens. First one are her lightning bolts, which are really just charge ups, allow her to charge up different abilities. And then when you use those abilities, if they're charged up, you get the extra effect. And if you charge an ability a second time, you can remove both charges and do 2 points of undefendable damage against the opponent. And each instance that is separate. So if they have a way to adjust that, each one is a separate instance. Then she has her tornadoes. She spins her tornadoes, and these right here cannot be removed. These are not stasis effects. These are actually considered companions. So if an opponent has the ability to remove stasis effects, they cannot remove the lightning bolts. These are stasis effects, and she can spin these to steal opponent's dice. She does that in order to get her big hit, the Maelstrom, which is the largest of straights. She's the only character that I know of that can do that. Then she has Wind Shear, which is her defensive ability. It allows her to prevent 2 and then do 2 unpreventable to the opponent. All right. Wolverine only has 2. He has Alpha. It's pretty good, but unreliable. If he hits an ability that applies it, he rolls a dice, the opponent rolls a dice, and if his dice is higher than hers or his, this applies. And then on their next income phase, they skip their income phase, and then Alpha goes away. And then Wolverine's main ability, Rage. Basically, once he has these on this, he can spin these to increase the damage that he's doing. So he is basically looking for big hits. Do some damage, spin some rage, increase the damage by 3. He can also discard 3 of these to gain a card, and his stack limit is 3. Anything else we need to go over? I can't think of it. Everybody starts out with 50 hit points, which can go up to 60 through different effects, and maybe certain other heroes have ways to go above that. But as far as I know, the highest you can go is 60. Everybody starts with 2 CP. Everybody starts with 4 cards, so we're going to do that real quick. Shuffle up a little bit. We're going to get Storm 4 cards. All right, let's see what we get here, guys. All right, we got getting paid for 1 CP at any time. She can gain 2. For 0 CP, she can gain 2 CP. That's a good card. She's got lighted up 2. This is an upgrade. That'll make the abilities better. This one costs 2 CP. She's got Thunderstorm 2. This is a very good card for her. We'll probably be doing this. She's got, oh my goodness, she's got both of the upgrades she wants. Thunderstorm and Gust. She got them both on the first. This is very good for her. So she drew very well. All right, let's see if Wolverine can do that well. I'm hoping. As y'all know, as I've said before, Wolverine is my favorite character, so he's who I'm rooting for. But we are going to try to play this as fair as possible. And with Storm getting both of her upgrades, this could be tough for Wolverine. Wolverine, as far as I can tell, the only real upgrade that he really wants to shoot for is his power level 9, maybe his adamantium claws. But we'll see. Alright, he's got a prevent 6 damage. What stasis effect? Remove all stasis. But see, here's the remove stasis effects. So he could play this on Storm, but he could not get rid of her lightning bolts. But he could get rid of the wind shear, and he could get rid of the tornado. So this could be good against this character. And he's got severe threat to this. This is one of his heavy hitters. Don't know. Let me compare this to what he has. Damage stays the same. He rolls 3 dice. He rolls 5 dice instead of 3. And everything else looks the same. on a mask, instead of just doing 3 damage, he can gain a rage or 3 damage. I don't know if it's worth it or not. 5 dice. It's going to get him more, but something we'll consider. Change the value of any 2 dice. That could be huge. But the thing with Wolverine, he needs to save his cards because when he spends his rage, he has to discard a card. So I think we're ready. First thing we do, we roll off. Highest number goes first. And it is going. Oh, we got a tie. Let's roll this again. Wolverine gets to 1, so Storm will go first. Not really sure in this game if it's advantage. I think with Wolverine, because he does not spend a lot of combat points, going first would probably be better for him to just go ahead and get the jump because he's a damage dealer. But that's just my opinion. I haven't really played enough to know. All right, so we're going to go Storm, who does not get an income phase because she does not. She's the first player. First thing she's going to do, she's going to spend 2 CP, take her down to 0, to play Thunderstorm 2. All right. So that is huge for her. So now, the first ability she's going to power up if she gets a lightning bolt is going to be Thunderstorm. All right, so let's see what she can do with her first roll. All right. Ooh, nice. 3 rains. Oh, she got Thunderstorm right off the bat. So this is looking really good for Storm. She's going to roll with Thunderstorm. So she says, I'm going to play Thunderstorm, Wolverine, and you're going to do anything. Ugh. I could change the value of any 2 dice. No, I can't. I don't have the money. Don't have the CP for it. So he's going to let it go. Let it slide through. All right. So she says, gain 3 lightning. Right now, even though she cannot use this charge up on this playthrough, she cannot. Then she's going to charge up her gust. Then she has 1 more. You know what? Let's charge up Maelstrom. With what we're doing, I can see Maelstrom coming in pretty soon. All right. And then she's going to just deal 7 damage. She does not get the charge effect this turn. So then she's going to deal 7 damage. It is preventable, so Wolverine gets his 3 dice. Now, Wolverine does not prevent damage, but he can do some damage back, and he can gain rage. Alright, but he does not do any damage back, but he does gain a rage to start. Before his turn even starts, he gains rage, and then he's going to take 7 damage, taking him down to 43. Alright. So first round, Storm did very, very well. She got 3 charge ups. She upgraded an ability. We're going over to Wolverine, who does get his income phase. He gets 2, go up to 3, and draw a card. Let's see if he can do any better. This is a good discard. Severe Threat is his big hit later on. It's 2 CP. Oh. I think for right now, we're going to hold off on spending any. We're just going to roll. Because it's not really what he wants to do. I believe, just from my, he wants to run these 2 early to build up rage. That's really what he's going for. This would be his fallback if he cannot get those. And then once he gets built up some rage, he'll go for Severe Threat. So we're going to hold off on Severe Threat for right now. All right. So we did get 1. We did get 1 of these. And then we got 3 of these. Let's see how we're looking on our straights. We got 5, 6, 2, 3. So not huge. Right, if we look at these 2 abilities, we are not doing well because these reds are hard to roll. Not a very good roll to start. Now we could go Severe Threat. But the problem is looking for that last mask. Ugh, this is tough. I'm thinking about rolling these two. That man, it's so tough. Going for two reds on two rolls, and if he doesn't get it, we're going to give this one shot. We're going to go for Hunter. All right, we got one of them. Oh, but we do have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to stop with that, and we're going to take the large straight. All right, Storm. I've got a roll left. Anything? You've got no CP, so there's nothing she can do. There's nothing Storm can do. All right, Wolverine says. All right, my large straight says heal 2. So we're going to go up to 45. Then it says gain a rage or inflict alpha. So we are going to gain a second rage. And then we are going to deal 7 preventable damage. All right, Storm. Storm gets a 5 dice defense, as you can see right here. And basically, she can prevent damage. She needs 2 of the raindrops you to do that. And she did get the 2 raindrops, and she did get... So she gets to gain the lightning, and she said prevent 2 of the 7. So she's going to take 5. Drop her down to 45. And she gains a lightning. All right, now we got to decide what we want to do with this. I don't want to do the 2. I kind of want to put... I'm going to put it in opposites attract. I'm going to put it here. My nice little fallback ability. All right, so now we're pretty built up. The only thing we really need to get some tornadoes. And that is his turn. All right. End of round 1. It ended pretty even. I still think Storm is ahead. She got the upgrade. She's got a lot of stuff charged up. All right. So she's going to go up to 1 CP. Gain a card. Let's see. A 6 hit. For 1 CP, she can change the value of one of her dice to 6. All right, her other upgrade that we want is Gust, and it costs her, so she can't do that. So she's going to try and hold on to that CP. Hold on, for 0 CP, she's going to discard this. Let's move that up there. To gain 2 CP. I'll put up 3. And then we're going to spend those 2 CP to upgrade Gust. All right, so she is basically set up now. She is set up. Those are the 2 that I think she wants to upgrade the most. No, she's at 0 CP, so she's at 1 CP. I don't think she has anything in here for 1. She can change one of her dice to a 6, and that's all she can do. All right. So she's going to go roll. All right, we have 4 raindrops. And 1. All right, here's her chance to go for a thunderstorm. So she's got the 3 raindrops. And she's got this. So she's going for a wind gust. There it is. There it is. All right. And then she says, I'm going to play thunderstorm. Anything you want to do, Wolverine? You got 3 CP. Right, this does nothing. You're going to do 7 damage. And she has a roll left. I think I'm going to... What else is she going to get? She's going to get 3 tornadoes. At this point in the game, I'm just going to spend 1 CP, and I'm going to prevent 6 damage. So this is going to put me to 2. So I'm still pretty good on CP. Alright, so she's going to gain 3 lightnings. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now here's where she has to be careful. I'm going to do 2 unpreventable. Then I'm going to put another one there. And I'm going to do another 2 unpreventable. So I'm going to do 4 unpreventable. It's going to take you down to 41. And then 7. So you're going to take 1 more. Drop you down to 40. And then for the charged effect, we're going to spin the charge. And we're going to gain 3 tornadoes. 1, 2, 3. And then she has 1 CP for her second main phase. And she's not going to do anything with it. She's going to say, I am done. All right. Wolverine. It's time to get paid. We're going to go back up to 3. We're going to draw a card. And he's not getting anything he wants. Select one of your opponent's dice. Force them to re-roll it. Boy. He is not getting anything he needs. All right, we're going to roll. Just see where we land. All right, very good roll here. This is a good roll. Because it gives us the hunter right off the bat. So we're going to play the hunter. We're not going to do any more rolling. And we're going to see. You've got 1 CP. Change one of the values of your dice to a 6 of your dice. So she's nothing she can do. All right, so she says, yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do. All right. So we're going to get to draw a card. Adamantium Claws. This is another one that I would consider upgrading. Cost 0 CP. So I might keep that card. We're at our 6. All right. Here's where I got to be careful here. Because I got to do 6 damage. Then I get to roll 4 dice and gain. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to discard this one. Play this rage token to take that 6 to 9. And I am going to go ahead and dump this one as well. To play this rage token and take that 9 to 12 points of preventable damage. 12 points of preventable damage. She gets to roll her defense. Alright, and she drew 4. So she gets a tornado. So she gets her max tornadoes of 4. Yep. And then she also gets to gain another lightning. We're going to put that back on this. Alright. And then she takes 12 damage. She's going to take her down to 33. And then Wolverine gets to roll 4 dice. And for each mask, he gets to gain a rage. And he got 2 masks, so he gets to gain his 2 rage back. Alright. Then he gets to go into his second main phase. Yeah, I don't want to discard this. I want to discard Adamantium Claws. No, you know what? I'm going to keep Adamantium Claws. And then, for 0 CP, I'm going to upgrade my Adamantium Claws. In my second main phase. It's a nice little fallback if things go bad. Especially if I'm chasing severe threat. And then I'm done. Alright, Storm's going to get paid. Alright, she gets the 2 CP. She gets to draw a card. Lizard 2. Alright. She doesn't really want to use any of these, so the only one she has is 6 that change one of her values to a 6. This is good if she goes that route. So she says, I'm going to roll. Oh, hold on. We're going to spend 3 of our tornadoes. And we're going to steal 3 of your dice. And we are going for the largest of straights. And we can get us a free 6 with that card if we need to. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now, we know we can get a 6. And we're going to reroll Wolverine's dice. Now the question is, do I want to keep this? Because that gives me static as a fallback. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to roll these 3, looking for the 6. Alright, we didn't get it. I'm going to roll one more time. Didn't get it. So then I'm going to spend 1 CP and play 6 it and change the value of one of my dice to a 6. Change this to a 6. And say we are playing Maelstrom and it is charged. Okay, Wolverine. Knowing that she only has 1 CP left. Alright, here's what I could do. I could really mess around. Let me see what static does. I'm going to spend 1 CP. Play Helping Hand. Select one of my opponent's dice and force him to re-roll it. I'm going to make him re-roll the 6. And they got a 5. Alright, so you can have your dice back, Wolverine. So we're going to then go with static. Gain me my wind shear, so I got me some defense. That's good. A tornado. And then 3 lightnings. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to spend 2 to give you 2 unpreventable. Put another one here to charge it back up. And then I am going to charge up. Let's go with opposites attract. So we're going to give Wolverine 2 unpreventable. Take him down to 38. Not the best time for Storm there. Alright, so Wolverine is really winning now because he's up next and she started. So at the end of her turn, he's already winning by 5 points. In her second main phase, there's nothing she could do, so she is done. Wolverine is going to go up to 3. Gain a card, looking for something good. Right, so he's got some stuff to spend on his rage because none of these are all that good. He really needs card draw. So once again, I'd like to get either Hunter or Healing Factor to get some card draw in. Say Healing Factor. Yeah, Healing Factor. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, we got Skull for Healing Factor. Alright, well, unfortunately, we got 3 claws. What is this last dice? Oh, we got 4 claws. Ah. Not good. You know what? I might just go for Adamantium Claws. Got it. All right, we got 1 roll left. And we've got 5 Adamantium Claws. We are going to play Adamantium Claws. And there's nothing she could do, so she's going to let it go through. Alright. Alright. And do I have a 3 of a kind? No, I do not have a 3 of a kind. Alright, we did not get the 3 of a kind. So all we're going to do is 6 damage. Now the question is, do I want to lead the 6 damage or do I want to spend some rage? I could take that up to 12. But I'm hurting on cards, so I'm just going to let the 6 damage go through. I've got the lead. I hate doing it. But I'm just going to let the 6 damage go through and take her down to 27. My second main phase. Oh, wait. She's going to spin Wind Shear. Get 2 back, take her up to 29. And put 2 onto you. Bring you down to 36. Alright. Alright, Wolverine's going to let it go. He could have got rid of these 2, and I was thinking about it when she had this, but now that she doesn't have it, we're going to let it go. We're done. Alright, it's time to get paid. Go up to 2. Draw us a card. Try again. You or a chosen teammate may re-roll up to 2 dice. Okay. That could be useful if we're going for that, but with only 2, we're not going to spend those 2. I like to spend at least 3. So we're going to roll. Looking for either gust or thunderstorm. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. With 4 6s, we've got Blizzard. So we are going to go for our ultimate. Roll again. We did not get it. Now let me look at my hand. I am going to spend 1 CP. Go down to 1. And I'm going to play try again. I can roll up to 2 dice, and it can be the same dice twice. So we're going to roll this dice. We get 2 more chances at a 6. There it is. Alright. Alright, Wolverine, is there anything you can do? I'm going to spend all 3 of my CP. Go to 0, and I'm going to play twice as wild and change the value of any 2 dice. I'm going to change them to... Gotta leave those. And I don't want you to have anything, so if I change it to 1 of each, I think I'm good. No, because then you can get... No, you need 2 waters for that. But I'm going to give you that. Okay, well... As Storm, I'm looking at what I have here. Crap. I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't have that. I have nothing. Crap. I don't think there's anything I can do. But that was bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, well that's her turn then. Second main phase. He's got 1 CP. Alright, Wolverine's turn. That was a good spend of CP for Wolverine. He goes up to 1. Gains a card. Man, he is not drawing any of his cards. He's got 3 cards left. We're looking for card draw again, so we're looking for either Healing Factor or Hunter. Alright. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. We have 4 claws. I'm going to go for the Adamantium Claws again. And this time I have the 3 of a kind. And if I can get 4 of a kind, I can heal even more. So if we can get a 1 on this. One more roll. No. All right, so we're going to go with adamantium claws, 5 of them. And she's got 1 CP. I know she's got upgrades. She can't do that, so you have to let it go. All right, and so with 3 of a kind, I can heal 3. So that's going to take me up to 39. And I'm going to deal 6 damage. And you know, I've got such a lead. I got a 10-point lead. I'm not going to waste my rage. I'm having such a hard time rolling what I want that I'm just going to let you take the 6 points of damage. She gets to roll her 5 dice defense. And let's see. She got the 2 raindrops twice. And this. So she can prevent 4. So she's going to take 2. Go down to 27. And I think she gains a lightning. And we're going to put this here and give you 2 points of unpreventable damage. You down to 37. Oh, man. And he did what? 6, so she's going to take 2 out of the 6. So that wasn't too bad. That was a little bit of a recovery. Take it to 25. All right, at the end of that round, now we see Wolverine is up by 12. But neither side is doing particularly well. All right. Second main phase. I don't think there's anything he wants to do. He's only got 1 CP, so he's going to not do anything. All right, Storm. Time to get paid. Let's get up to 2. Draw a card. Now, one thing we're going to do is we're going to drop Light It Up and gain CP. And now we've got Sesames. Change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another one of your dice. This could be good. All right, then we're going to roll. All right, we got something here. All right, we got Thunderstorm. Good. On the first roll, we have it. Thunderstorm. All right, she says gain 3 lightning, deal 7 damage, and charge effect gain 3 tornadoes. So she can only gain 2 tornadoes because her max limit is 4. All right, so she's set up for next round now. But she also gets to gain 3 lightning. We're going to put 1 back on Thunderstorm. Yeah, we're just going to put another on Lightning and then another one. Put all 3 of them on that. And that way he has to take 2 unpreventable. Take him down to 35. Then deal 7 damage. He gets 3 dice. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Wolverine just whiffed out on his defense, so he does nothing. And he will take 7 points of damage. It's going to take him down to 28. Alright, that was a good one for Storm. She definitely caught it back up. 25 to 28. Second main phase, she's got 3 CP. No reason to spend any of it on any of that. Wolverine is going to go up to 2. Gain a card. Man, he is terrible. Alright, these are terrible cards for Wolverine. He is not drawn well. Alright, so he's going to go into his attack phase. And I am really looking for I got cards now, so I'm looking for a severe threat. All right, we got that, so that helps. I don't know what this is. We got 2 reds and 2 blues. All right. Now, unfortunately, I can go for either one of these. Hunter. I don't think he has anything to help him. No. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do I want to do? Now, my choices are, if I don't really need regenerate, I could go for Hunter, which is the better one. It does more damage. Harder to get, though. Well, no, it's just... So we're going to go for Hunter. It's kind of risky. Need a red. Didn't get it. So now we have a choice to make. But no matter what, it's going to be risky. It's definitely better. We're going to go for... We're going to go for it. This could be bad for Wolverine. And he did not get it. But he does get to deal 4 damage with Claws 2. Does not have 3 of a kind. Oh, I hate to waste it. But I think we're going to have to take a chance here. And we're just going to do this. She's not going to do anything. I don't think she can. No, that's one of your dice. So there's nothing she can do there. So she's going to let it go through. He's going to do 4 preventable. She's going to get her defense. This could be ugly for Wolverine. She rolls well. Oh, no, she did not. She rolled the 3. So she's going to gain... she can't gain a tornado because she's already had her max limit. So she's going to take all 4 damage and drop down to 21. Still not bad for her. That could have went way worse. And then Wolverine is going to go into his second main phase. And he is going to spend 2 CP. Go down to 0. Make her remove all stasis effects. That was bad for Storm. Good for Wolverine. But Wolverine has not drawn well or rolled well. She's rolled pretty good. I don't know why she's not doing better. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I need to stop getting I don't know. She's got 3 of them charged up. Maybe I need to start looking more at straights. There's 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But 2 6s. Alright, what is this? So she's got this. Opposites attract. Oh, man, I'd hate to blow this. Yeah, what does opposites attract do? Yeah, we're going to go for that. We're just going to go for it. He's got no CP, so no need to worry about it. She's just going to get this. She's going to gain 3 tornadoes. Now that he's used that card, we don't have to worry about that. Roll 2 dice and do the damage. Unfortunately, it's not charged up, but a 6 and a 6. 12 points of freaking damage. Yep. Wow, that was huge. It's going to take him down to 16. That was huge, guys. That was a swing and a half for Storm. All right, second main phase. There's nothing she wants to do. Wolverine is going to gain 1. See if he can draw anything decent. Finally, something, one of his cards. He's got 4 cards now. He really needs a heavy hit here. He really needs a heavy hit. All right, so at this point, he is looking for power level 9 or severe threat. That's what he's looking for. All right. Oh. We got the 2 masks. So now he's looking for claws, and he got one of them. So he's going for it. Two more claws. He got, a third mask. But he's got this. Three masks by themselves do nothing. Oh, man, is he in trouble. Oh. Man, is he in trouble. If he goes for severe threat and re-rolls these two dice, he does not roll two blue claws, he is in so much trouble. Well, if he even rolls one of the claws, he can go for regenerate. So we're going to do it. We got something. And he got it. Good job. Good job, Wolverine. All right, he got it. So he's got severe threat. And change away one of your shots. There's nothing she can do. She says go for it. All right, we're going to do 7 damage, and then I get to roll 3 dice. All right, 7 damage. Then I am going to play recovery. I'm going to discard this and discard this. If this card is discarded, result of rage, roll 2 dice, and if I roll a mask, I get to bring the card back into my hand. I did not, so I don't get to bring it back into my hand. And then I'm going to discard this. No, we're going to discard. We're going to discard this, and we're going to discard this. So that's going to be 6 extra damage. So that's So that's 13. And then I get to roll 3 dice. We're at 13. All right, we got 2 claws and a mask. All right, the 2 claws are going to add another 13, 14, 15 plus 3, 18 damage. That leaves her with 3 hit points. She is down to 3. Wow, what a swing for Wolverine. He's depleted. He has 1 CP, 2 cards, no rage, and that's it. All right, Storm is in a boat, but Storm can do 18 points of damage in a swing. I know that. So let's go ahead and do her upkeep, or not her upkeep, she gets 4, so she's got 4 CP, that's good. She can spend like crazy, because this might be the round for her. All right, Blizzard, we might play this, so we're going to spend 2 of those 4, go down to 2. We're going to play Blizzard, and I've got enough for both of these. I can change the value of one of my dice to an equal value, one of my other dice. Chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5. So we're going for it. We're going for the win. All right, so we are looking for Blizzard. Actually, we're looking for Tempest. Because with Tempest, hold on. No, that's only going to get me that, which is 10. And then I could put 4, let's be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And it says I cannot put it here. Dang, if I had one more ability charged up, I could do 6. So Maelstrom's not going to win it for me. I could do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I go here, I do 12. Oh, man, she can't win. I don't think she can win. because Blizzard isn't charged. 7 unpreventable. If it's charged, it'd be 10 unpreventable. Alright, well, we're just going to roll and see how it falls. There's no need to worry about it until we roll. Oh, hold on. I see why. We're not going to count that roll. We're not going to look at it. Because her best bet is still this. 10 damage. Place a lightning on up to 4 different offensive abilities, excluding this one. Excluding this one. Excluding this one. So 4 different excluded. So she can't put one on this. So, like I said, that would do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, and then she'd have to go 15, 16. So she can't, this is 4 different. On up to 4 different. So she can do it. So we're going to spend all 3 of these. Steal 3 dice. Okay, so she can do it because it says up to 4 different, not has to be 4 different. All right, so she has to go for the largest of straights. She knows what she's doing. All right, we got a couple of 1s, a couple of 5s, a 6. So we got the 6. We got a 3. We got 2 more dice in here. A 2 and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. All right, Wolverine, you've got 1 CP. And nothing he can do. Nothing is going to help him. So it's all up to her. She's got to just do this right. Okay, let's see. Okay, 10 damage. Place up to 4 lightnings. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to put 1 here. So that's 2 points of undefendable damage. I'll take it down to 14. Put 1 here. That gives him 2 more points of undefendable damage. And then we're going to put 1, 2 on light it up. That'll give him 2 more points of undefendable damage. And then he takes 10 points of damage. And he has 10, so that will kill him. So Wolverine, she has 3 hit points left. He can deal 1 point. He has to roll 3 claws on his 3 dice to end this at a draw. If he does not roll 3 claws, Storm wins. And he rolls 2 and a mass, so he does 2 points. Takes her down to 1. She does 10 points and takes him down to 0. And Storm wins. 0-1. What a match. Wow. That was very good. Wolverine drew bad. He didn't draw any really good cards. He drew one of his cards, and that was it. And he drew this upgrade, which is not that great. He didn't get a whole lot of rages. He never played alpha. Storm did great. I'll be out there in a minute. She got a thunder and a gust right off the bat. Oh, yeah, that was a very close, good game. So there you go, guys. That is my first playthrough. I tried to play it as fair as possible. If you think I did something wrong, let me know. I probably will do a rematch between these two. Anything else you'd like to see? Like I said, I've got all 8 X-Men. Put it in the comments who you'd like to see go against who. Give me a like and a subscribe. Leave a comment. Anything, any other game you want to see, any other heroes you want to see, any suggestions. I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching, guys. And find you a game and go have fun playing games on the table.